conclude our business tonight. Will that be okay with you, Mkon?
No problem.
Okay. Who is starting? Honorable Sangon.
Chairperson, Honorable Breitenbach will be starting, then followed by the ANC.
Okay. Honorable Sols.
Honorable Chair, I had a conversation with the SC, with advocate, and she has advised how we will be able to do what I requested before the break. So perhaps if Chair can just allow her to explain that. Thank you, Chair.
Afternoon, Chair. The request from Honorable Souls is that because the witness has indicated that in some of the WhatsApps that are included in his annexures, that some of those WhatsApps have been tampered with, that he please indicate which of those WhatsApps he believes have been tampered with, and that he then cross-references those to the WhatsApp messages that are on his phone. So give a few examples, not all of them, let's say 3 or 4, where he's identified that there has been some form of tampering, and then to show that as against the phone that he has, just so that he can be able to explain to the committee the issue that he's been highlighting about the tampering of his phone. Thank you, Chair.
Did you understand that, Mukon?
Yes, I do.
Are you able to do exactly that?
The problem that we have here is that the WhatsApp says that it needs to be updated. So we cannot access WhatsApp because it needs to be, remember this phone has been off for a very long time, so it needs a new version of WhatsApp. So I think doing that again is going to, I don't know if you can do that, but what I have here is only the screenshots that they took from WhatsApp, the days on when the screenshots were taken. So we cannot compare the screenshots and go to WhatsApp, and because we cannot open WhatsApp.
Honorable Sols, do you have a follow-up?
Yes, Chair. Mr. Matlala, you understand that when you make the statement to say that your phone has been tampered with, you are saying police has submitted evidence here that it has been tampered with. You have to prove that, you see? So the way you have to prove it is, you said you have on your phone your messages. My idea was I would be able to look at your messages on your phone, compare it with what is submitted to us, and in that way, we are able to see this was the message. You give us 3 examples, and this is what was submitted to us. I'm struggling to understand what you're explaining about. You can submit screenshots of when screenshots was taken. I need to understand that. But what I put to you is, in my view, if you are unable to prove your counter allegation, I will not be able to believe that. Or I can tell you directly, I won't believe it, because you have to show it. That's material evidence.
The proof that I have, like I said before, is that my phone has been operating after the 14th. And the screenshots that have been taken from my phone after the 14, 15, 16, right up until June.
Oh, I understand now that you would want to say that the phone wasn't in your possession after.
From the 14th, I was in prison.
Yes.
So, but the phone was continuing operating while I was in custody.
I see. So you can submit that to us.
Yes.
Thank you, Chair. That will suffice if we can have that. But it will only prove that his phone was operating whilst he was in jail. Thank you.
Honorable Sango.
Thank you, Chair. Mr. Matlela, you remember I had asked you about this tampering, and I had thought that the evidence leader would get to a point where he would have had an opportunity to ask you what are the messages you are disowning. Now, in your testimony, you said something about messages written in Afrikaans and messages where you are supposedly referring to yourself in the third person.
Yes.
Are there any other messages that you have seen there that you say are not yours?
Yes.
Are you able to point those out to us, maybe?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Thank you. We'll come back to it. Thank you, Chair.
May we proceed, honorable members? Are you certified that we can proceed? Okay. It's 14 hours now. Who is starting NCTA?
I'm starting, Chair. Thank you.
Honorable Breitenbach. Your time expires at 2:30.
Thank you, Chair. I'm grateful to my colleagues and yourself for the accommodation. Good afternoon, Mr. Matlala.
Good afternoon.
So, Mr. Matlala, you had quite a history with the police and with crime and some years now. Is that correct?
Can you please repeat that?
That you've had quite a history with the police and criminal activities for some time now. Is that correct?
With criminal activities?
Yes.
How?
Well, in 2000, you were arrested for possession of suspected stolen property. The matter was withdrawn, you'll recall.
In 2000?
Yes,
That's a long time, yes, but I will say yes, yeah.
yes. Also in 2000, in Silverton, you were arrested for theft out of a motor vehicle. That too was withdrawn. You recall?
I don't recall, but I take it.
Okay. Also in 2000, you were again theft of a motor vehicle in Brooklyn. And that too was withdrawn. You recall?
Yes.
Then in 2001, in Cinderville, you were arrested for burglary at a residential premises. In fact, you were convicted of that. Is that correct?
Yes.
And what kind of sentence did you get?
4 years.
You served it.
Yes.
2006, cash in transit. You were acquitted.
Yes.
2011, theft of a motor vehicle. It was withdrawn.
Yes.
2012, house robbery, possession of suspected stolen goods. Withdrawn.
Yes.
2012, Brooklyn, common assault. Withdrawn.
Yes.
2012, in Mamelodi, possession of housebreaking equipment. Withdrawn.
Yes.
2013, in Alberton, house robbery. Withdrawn.
Yes.
2015, Silverton, carjacking and possession of suspected stolen goods. Withdrawn.
Yes.
2016, possession of a firearm without a license, impersonation of a police officer, resisting and obstructing or assaulting a police officer. Withdrawn.
Yes.
2018, attempted murder. Withdrawn.
Yes.
That's quite a checkered history. Most people don't rack up that kind of history with the police. Would you agree? Would you agree?
Agree what?
Most people don't rack up this kind of history with the police.
I don't know that.
You don't know that. And how is it, Mr. Matlala, that you lived such a charmed life? Out of that entire list of activities, you were only convicted once. How did you manage that? Or were the rest all just nonsense charges?
Nonsense.
Yes, were they just nonsense charges?
No.
How is it that you were, everything was withdrawn or you were acquitted?
Was I supposed to be convicted?
Well, if you were guilty, yes.
Yes, if I was guilty.
Yes.
Yes.
So you're saying you weren't?
That's why they were withdrawn.
All of those?
Yes.
I see. So, despite this long history of what I regard certainly as a checkered past, you have a long history of dealing with police officials, and you have unusually close access to very high-ranking officials. Why is that?
Why do I have...
Mr. Matlala, we're not going to get anywhere. I have 30 minutes. It's a short period of time. I could spend easily 3 days with you.
Yes.
So please listen to the questions.
I don't want to answer something that I don't understand.
Please listen to the questions.
Yes.
And try and answer the question. Don't repeat what I say. It's not helpful. You have a long history with the police. And yet, despite that, you have unusually close access to high-ranking officials. Why is that?
I wouldn't say I have close. It's, like I said before, it's not only high-ranking officials. It's different people. So they are part of them.
I see. So, I've been a prosecutor for 26 years. I've been in Parliament for 14 years. And I don't have any generals in the police on speed dial. Yet you have an entire list full of them. How does that happen?
Some of them is because of the contact that I was having with them.
Yeah, and the rest?
It's people that I know.
You just know them?
Yes.
I see. So what legitimate basis does an ordinary businessman have to have this level of access to police leadership?
I don't understand how I must answer that.
It's fine, then we'll move on. Did any police official ever question why a private individual like yourself had such close access, deep connections with high-ranking police officials?
No.
No. I took it as quite natural.
I said no.
You currently hold a license for all the firearms, your personal firearms?
Yes.
How many?
Personal firearms.
Yes.
4.
What kind?
9mm. And
All of them?
No. 9mm and a shotgun and an assault rifle.
That's 3.
2 9mm.
And how did you get these licenses?
You apply for them in the police station.
Did you apply for them in the normal course?
Yes.
No favors?
No.
No money changing hands?
No.
You're quite sure?
Yes, those firearms actually they've been. I think 2 or 3 times they've been. The police have took them and go and check how did I get those firearms. So I think 2 or 3 times.
I see. See, most people in South Africa would struggle to get a firearm license with a previous conviction like yours. Yet you had no difficulty.
Unless it's a violent crime, I will agree.
How did you manage to get a security company registered with your criminal conviction?
With my what?
Your criminal conviction.
Yeah, but you're raising your voice now. So I do not understand why you're raising your voice.
You keep asking me to repeat myself, so I'm assuming you can't hear me.
My criminal conviction was in 2001 and it's a 9 violent crime.
Yes, that wasn't the question. The question was, how did you get your security company registered with a previous conviction?
That is an answer. A previous conviction that has nothing to do with a violent crime. So there's no exception.
I see. Now, the tender that you got from the South African Police Service was for the supply of which services exactly?
With the SAPS, it was medical assessment
Of whom?
of the SAPS officials.
You weren't a director of the holding company, is that correct? That's what you said yesterday.
Yes.
Did you disclose that to the police when you applied for the tender?
No.
So would you agree that just on the face of it, and I haven't had time to go through all the documents, but on the face of it, that really closely resembles fronting?
No, it doesn't.
You don't agree? Would the company have been awarded the contract if the police had known that you were the effective contractor?
It's Medicare 2420.
Who in the South African Police Service at that time knew that your entity would be performing the work?
From the SAPS,
Yes.
no police officials are performing work on my behalf.
You testified that you met Mr. Taylor for business engagements, is that correct?
For business engagement, yes.
Yes. And your idea of the business engagement was to complain about the problems you were having, and then he should facilitate some means of assisting you.
Yes, that's right.
And is getting manicures part of your business protocol?
Getting a manager,
Manicures, having your nails done.
manicures.
Yes,
It's part of what?
your business protocol.
No, it's not.
No. Is it not so that you and Mr. Tele met on at least 5 occasions at Edge for Men in Menlyn, where you get your nails done, both of you?
I've never met Mr. Taylor there.
I see. And the 500,000 rand you say was because Tele asked for it, and it was in return for him having facilitated getting rid of the difficulties that you were having. So getting rid of the harassment and sorting out your problems that you were having with the police. Is that correct? Did I understand you correctly?
I said to you that after he helped me, he said to me, I must give him money because he also helped me. I didn't say I gave him money because of he helped me. He the other way around.
No. I accept that's what you say. But you asked him for assistance, he gave it, and then he asked for money.
Yes, that's true.
In return for that assistance.
Yes, that's true.
Yes. Now, what do you think that is? Is that a business relationship, or is it just being good friends, or?
I will say he's returning a favor.
It's returning a favor.
Yes, I will say that.
So you were returning the favor.
Yes, according to him, yes.
I see. And you don't think that's corrupt?
No.
So you don't think that Mr. Taylor interfering, using his position in the police to interfere with police processes, make them go away, and then when he does that, you pay him $500,000. That's not corruption.
Yeah, from his side, I will say it's corruption.
But not from yours.
No.
You know that there are two parties involved in corruption. There's a corruptor and a corruptee.
Yes, I agree.
Okay, well, I'm telling you, in my view, in this situation, you're the corruptor.
Okay.
Why would any businessman just casually hand over $500,000 to a senior police official? Why didn't you report him?
To who?
To the police.
The same police that are harassing me.
Well, there are many police. I'm sure the entire police force wasn't harassing
But
you.
there is only one national commissioner.
Okay. So you paid to make your problems go away.
Of course.
Yeah. And I'm sad to tell you, Mr. Matlala, that is corruption. You call these payments facilitation fees.
Of course.
Yeah. A euphemism for corruption. Do you agree?
No, I don't.
So the lease on the property, the hospital property, you got the lease, you then got the contract, and then you complained the police were not giving you enough work. Why were the police under an obligation to give you work?
It's part of the SLA.
And what was that arrangement? What work were they supposed to give you, and how much?
From all different work streams, from medical assessment to incapacity leave, injury on duty, any work stream that they have, a wellness.
And who promised you this stream of ongoing work?
Is the SLA itself.
And what in totality was this contract going to be worth?
360 million.
How much did you get of that?
I'll say maybe 50 million.
50.
Yes.
So, what other streams of income do you have apart from this contract?
Security.
Yes, and what do you earn, just generally speaking, from that?
It's not the same. It depends on how many clients you have.
Yeah, well, that's why I said generally speaking, just a ballpark figure.
So maybe 2 million
Is that a month, a year?
a month.
I see. So you're quite generous. You give away quite a lot of money. You bankrolled Taylor to the tune of $500,000. You bankrolled the ANC's party on the 8th of January. Again, you must surely feel this money.
I for the January 8th thing, I think I explained that why I had to give that money.
Yeah, I'm not suggesting anything about the reason. I'm saying normal people would feel that money. No, nobody just hands out that kind of cash.
Even myself, I felt it.
To the prejudice of your family, you're just handing out cash to corrupt policemen and the ANC for their birthday party.
Can I call a point of order? And my apology to Honorable Bredenbach, but I have a very serious problem with a sentiment or an assertion that says that Mr. Matlala's money was used to bankroll the ANC January 8. Mr. Brown Mohotsi cannot and will never be the ANC. So to say the ANC was bankrolled because the money went to Mohotsi is simply to reduce the ANC to an individual who had whatever kind of a relationship with Mr. Matlala. And we don't think as the ANC that is a correct appropriation of what we've understood to have been a relationship between Mr. Matlala and Mr. Mohotsi.
Did Mohotsi ask you money in the name of the ANC?
Not in the name of the ANC. He asked me money, and then he said he was working with the minister of the police, who is in the ANC.
Okay. The point is sustained, Chief Whip. Honorable Male.
No, on a point of order. Mr. Matlala made an allegation that money was sourced to pay for people to go to the January 8th celebration of the ANC. And what the Honorable Bredenbach is doing is testing that evidence. And you cannot restrict her because we want to arrive perhaps at a conclusion that the money was for Mohotsi or was for the ANC. So it can't be that when we are now testing the evidence that was led here, January 8 is of the ANC. People were paid transport, accommodation, and all of that, including buying table in the dinner of the ANC. So we're testing if this money is to benefit of the ANC. So we're now at a point of testing the evidence. We're not at a point where we can say we've now concluded that the money was from Mohotsi. It can't be. We're testing that evidence, and the ANC was mentioned in the evidence in chief.
Yeah. I think the witness has said it, honorable members, that he did not give the ANC money. He gave money to Mohotsi, who said he was working with the minister. So the matter can be probed further. For now, it has not been proven that the money was used to bankroll the ANC. And that comes from the mouth of the witness. He says, yeah, you can continue testing it if you want to test it. The witness is here, he will respond for himself. But like I said, that point of order was sustained.
Thank you. What did you give the money to Mr. Mohotsi for?
He said he wanted to entertain his friends and book them flights and accommodation.
For what?
Flights and accommodation.
For what?
For the
To go
January 8th celebration.
And what is the January the 8th celebration?
I think it's the celebration that the ANC hold every year.
Thank you. So, the truth is that you received 50 million on that contract that had run for what period of time when you received the 50 million? What period did that cover?
I will say from maybe September. I'll say from end of September until January this year.
End of September from which year, sir?
2024.
Okay, so that's not very long. It's a short period of time with quite a lot of money. Would you agree?
It depends on the kind of work that you're doing.
Yes, well, I'm asking you. what was, it's a lot of money in my view for that short period of time. So what was your profit margin on that 50 million?
30%?
30%.
Yes.
Handy. Handy. And so, you know, it would appear to me that these massive payments were just not justified, that they were just rubber stamping money into your account. Would you agree?
No.
No. Your business depended heavily on the police service contract, is that correct?
Yes.
And that's why you were desperate to keep the contract alive
Yes.
and went to such lengths to get people to intervene, to make sure the contract wasn't cancelled.
Yes.
And the payments that you made in order to ensure, or to try and ensure that the contract wouldn't be cancelled, are nothing more than bribes in just common parlance. Is that correct?
No.
No. So what do you think a bribe is?
A bribe.
Yes.
I know what a bribe is.
Tell me what you think a bribe is.
A bribe is to.
Yes, tell me how a bribe works.
Is to give someone money in exchange for a favor.
Yes. Isn't that what you did?
No, it's not what I did.
Did you not give Taylor $500,000 in exchange for a favor?
If you were in my shoes, you will do it as well.
No, that's not the question. The question is that not what you did? Did you not give Taylor $500,000?
Yes, I gave him
for
money.
a favor? That's a bribe.
I was not bribing him.
You were.
No.
You're in denial, but you were. Jerry Boshocha is a good friend of yours.
Yes.
Not a very nice man. Busied himself with the drug trade and so on. Do you agree?
Yes, I agree.
Are all your friends involved in criminal activities?
No.
Well, how many of them are?
Quite a lot.
Quite a lot. That doesn't bother you?
Say that again?
That doesn't bother you?
You saying how many friends I have?
Yes.
How many friends?
No, I said, how many friends of yours are involved in criminal activities?
Oh, criminal activities. I'm sorry that I didn't get that. I didn't get that.
Okay.
I thought you were saying how many friends I have.
No. I'm sure you have many friends. How many are involved in criminal activity?
I don't know.
Well, you knew that Mr. Boshocha was.
Yes, I know.
Do you admire people who involve themselves in the drug trade?
No, I don't.
Why?
That's what they do. I cannot dictate what other people must do with their
No.
own lives.
I absolutely agree with you that you can't dictate what other people do, but you can decide who to be friends with.
Yes, I can be friends with you today. Next week, I hear that you're doing something which is not aligned with what I like.
And then what would you do?
I'll let you do whatever you're doing.
And you'd still remain friends?
Yes, on conditions.
What conditions? What conditions could there possibly be
I can
for
only,
remaining friends with a criminal?
I can only meet you at church.
Hey, Wena. You lent money to somebody who you knew manufactured drugs and then sold them at a huge profit to South Africans who go bent under misery and poverty. And your friend and people like him, keep them there. That doesn't bother you.
It does.
But you still gave him money.
Yeah, but that money was not for that.
You don't know. You just said yourself you don't know what it was for.
Exactly. I'm saying from when you ask money from me saying you want to buy bread, whether you lie to me or not, that's you. But I gave you money for what you asked me for.
You know, Mr. Matlala, you're a clever man. That's very clear. You're not a stupid man. You've been around. You know about business. You know about crime. And you are not the naive person you're trying to portray. I don't believe you for 1 minute. Now, have you ever heard anything about Mr. Boshocha again? Where is he?
I don't
As
know.
far as I'm aware, he hasn't been heard of again.
Yes, I don't know.
And what happened to his business?
I don't know.
And what happened to the money he still owes you? Not been paid?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very suspicious. That whole thing is suspicious. Does it not rouse your suspicions? This disappearance?
It's suspicious.
Yes.
Of course, it's suspicious.
Yeah. Where is his wife and his child?
At their house, I think.
Have they've returned, just not him?
They've what?
Have they returned? It's just him that has not returned.
They were never kidnapped.
Oh, they were never kidnapped.
They were never
Oh,
kidnapped.
I see. I thought they were all kidnapped. When you traveled to KZN to meet Mr. Taylor, you go in a convoy of 6 or so cars with up to 14 men, you say?
Yes.
Well, unless you're an incredible show-off, what is the necessity for that?
I'm in business. I'm advertising my business.
Okay, so are all those cars branded?
No, they're not.
So then how do you advertise your business?
They've got number plates.
They've got number plates.
Yes.
Are they branded?
No, they're not.
Okay, well, then you'll agree with me that makes no sense.
It makes quite a lot of sense.
Okay. Do you travel in blue light convoys with this paramilitary style convoy of yours?
No, I don't.
You used to
To do what?
travel with blue light convoys?
No.
Yes. And how did you access those blue light convoys?
I never used blue lights.
Never ever.
Yes.
So anyone who says you did is a liar.
I'm not saying it's a lie, but I'm saying I've never used them.
Okay. The protection that you supplied in Ekurhuleni, you supplied protection to the municipal officers, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, and also sometimes to the mayor. Is that correct?
The mayor is
How did that happen?
through the. By then he was a chief of operations.
Who?
Mr. Julius Mkonazi.
So he arranged for your company to protect the mayor of Ekurhuleni.
Yes.
And did you get paid for that?
No.
Did it free?
Yes.
Now that's not a very good business model.
It is.
Okay. You donated vehicles to the Ekurhuleni Metro Police.
Yes, I did.
Why?
Like I said before, I wanted to do medical response for them. So I did that as to show good faith.
Yeah. How many vehicles?
Four.
4 vehicles.
Yes.
What kind?
It was a 2 BMWs, 1 Mercedes, 1 VW Golf GTI.
Don't mess around. And was there any benefit from this donation?
No, there was no benefit at all.
Did no business flow from it?
I was expecting it, but it never happened.
Also, not a very good business model.
It was. The intention was.
I see. So I would suggest to you that the reason that you drive around in a convoy like you do got nothing to do with safety. It's just to promote your image and intimidate people.
I don't agree with that.
You don't. Do you have any links, business relationships with anybody who's a member of the Boko Haram gang in Pretoria?
No.
You don't, or you're not aware of it?
No, I'm not.
You say you don't have those relationships.
No.
You've admitted to bribing, although you think it's not bribing, police. Have you bribed anybody else in the criminal justice network? Have you bribed judges? Have you bribed prosecutors?
No.
Have you done favors for them?
No.
Have you given them gifts in
No.
exchange for favors?
No.
No. So I've only got 5 minutes left, so I'm going to wrap up. In my view, Mr. Matlala, you're not a businessman. You're a crook.
I am.
You're a thief. You're a fraud, and you're corrupt. And the problem in this country today is that people like yourself clothe yourself in the respectability of calling yourself a businessman when you are nothing but a dishonest thug. You make an illicit fortune by stealing from the poorest of the poor. It's people like you and your associates that have robbed generations of South African children of their futures. Shame on you, sir. I'm finished, Chair.
Do you, Mr. Matlala, do you have any comment to make on the statement?
I don't have any comments.
No comment.
No.
Okay. Are we continue with the DA or?
Sorry, Chair, it'll be the ANC next, but I wanted to check if there's any follow-ups that you are allowing on Honorable Breitenbach's questioning.
I'm not going to allow follow-ups now. I want us to run at a later stage. We can determine if we take follow-ups. Yes, it's 14:30 now. Your time expires at 15 hours.
Oh, thanks, Chair. Mr. Matlala, you said, who did you send to buy batteries for your boat? You said it's who?
Who are sent to buy batteries is Ngosi. Ngosi?
Brigadier Ngosi.
No, Sergeant Ngosi.
Sergeant Ngosi.
Yes.
Oh, so around here, you make police officers run your errand. You are in charge.
But
Policemen run your personal business.
But he's a human being after all. So after work, he's no longer.
Okay. He is a policeman. Do you agree?
Yes, he is.
Do you agree that you send a police officer to buy yourself batteries for your boat? Do you agree?
Yes, I sent him.
Okay. So, do you agree that you send a police officer to run your personal errands?
I agree.
Okay. Do you know the relationship between Sergeant Ngosi and General Spear?
I don't know the relationship.
Okay, I put it to you that Sergeant Ngosi is a very, very close person to General Spear. Remember, this made an example of a video at Molefe's home. Yeah. But you don't know personally General Spear. You have no personal relationship with General Spear, but his right-hand man runs your errands. You also attend some of his family occasions. How is that possible?
It is possible.
How?
Because I do not think Sergeant Ngosi only knows General Sibia. So he has other interactions with other people besides him.
Know what I'm saying? In your statement, you claim not to have a personal relationship with General Shadrach Sibia.
Yes.
But he says you went to his office once. You say you went to his office 3 times.
Yes.
You have his right-hand man as your errand boy. You attend his family occasions. How is it possible that you don't know that person in person?
But Sergeant Ngosi, he is not General Sibia. Those are 2 different people.
Beg your pardon?
I'm saying Sergeant Ngosi, he is not General Sibia. It's possible that I can...
That's not what I said. I'm just making a series of events and asking and linking them to General Spear and asking, how is it possible for you not to have a special relationship with General Spear if we have been able to be close to him in this manner?
I will say it's possible.
It's possible.
Yes.
Thank you. Who is Farmer Brown?
I don't know.
Yeah, you talk about a lot of Farmer Brown, eggs this, krall this, farm this, in the WhatsApp messages with a person of kun what.
That WhatsApp bundle, I also received it yesterday after we adjourned.
Who is Farmer
So
Brown?
I don't know anything about that thing.
You don't know Farmer Brown?
Yes.
Would you agree with me that the conversation that is contained here is full of coding? These things that I said here are just coding what was actually happening. It's not about eggs, it's not about KRAL, it's not about farm, it's not about everything that is said here, but it's about a particular dealing. This conversation is a coding conversation. Do you agree with me?
But I cannot.
At least you saw it.
I cannot account on something that I do not know.
Okay. Did you receive bid evaluation committee minutes on your WhatsApp?
No.
Do you dispute that you were part of this conversation?
Yes, I dispute it.
Okay. Maybe let's pass it there. Because it's quite interesting that you have got about 22 bidders for the Medicare tender, and only you receives minutes of the bid evaluation committee.
I didn't receive the minutes of bid evaluation committee.
Okay, that's fine. So part of what our terms of reference instruct us to investigate is an existence and the operation of a sophisticated drug cartel. Do you know about any drug cartel operating in Gauteng?
I don't know.
Do you know anything that is referred to be the Big Five?
I've learned. I just learned about it recently.
You are not part of any drug cartel.
No, I'm not.
Is your friend, close friend, as you say, Mr. Jerry, part of the drug cartel?
Not that I know of.
Okay, let's go to the listing of the hospital. You say you leased the hospital, but you couldn't access it. But going down the line, you say there was a clinic which made you know the officials of Ekurhuleni and stuff. How many hospitals or clinics did you lease or do you have?
The hospital that I leased is one is inside the College of SAPS in Pretoria West.
But you say Ekurhuleni municipality people, you knew them because they came to your property or your clinic to test COVID-19. Which one is that one?
It's the clinic in Boksburg.
So it's not the hospital that you leased from a public works.
Yes.
Okay, there's an article that was run on your name, amongst other articles, that you leased the hospital in from public works, which was run by SAPS 6 months before the Medicare 24 tender was awarded to you.
Yeah, but that was not true.
How? When did you lease the?
I think I will say maybe 3 years back. I've been in engagement with public works.
No. I'm talking about you getting the lease, not the engagement.
2024.
2024, yes. Which month?
Maybe around November, December.
So you leased the property after you got the tender. You got the tender in June 2024.
Okay, I might be confused. It's
Yeah.
maybe 2023, maybe.
Okay. So it's blatantly not untrue that you leased the property before the tender was awarded to you.
Yeah, but before you get a lease agreement, there was engagement that took over maybe, I'll say, more than 2 years.
Yes, we agree.
Yes.
But we're saying you are accused of leasing a facility with public works before you got awarded by the tender.
Yes.
And you are accused of having been a tender prophet. That you prophesy that you are going to get a tender in the near future, so you need this facility. That's what the media is saying. So we're giving you a right to reply to that.
Yes, but first of all, even that hospital was not for that. By then, I did not even know that I was going to be awarded the tender, because that tender also, I've applied for it before, and then I didn't win it. If I was a prophet, and then I knew I could have gotten the first time. 3 years back before, I attended for that same thing. So this was my second time bidding for that tender. And then the hospital, I wanted to use it for the students who are inside the college there. So it's two different things. It had nothing to do with the tender.
Okay. So General, is it General or Brigadier Lenono or Sergeant Lenono?
Brigadier, yeah.
Brigadier Lenono.
Yes.
Was part of the bid evaluation committee.
Yes.
An evaluation committee that evaluated, amongst other things, your tender documents.
Yes.
And you later offered her a job at your company.
Yes, that's true.
Why?
She resigned from SAPS, and after she resigned, she went to join Metropolitan, the same company that was rendering services for the same thing that I was doing. But no questions were ever raised about that. So after Metropolitan, she came to me. Now it was a problem. So I did not know why there must be double standards there. And anyway, if you talk about association, the head of HR, she went to a wedding of a Metropolitan executive. Here's her photo. I didn't attach it there. I didn't have time. So why she was not...
Who is the name of the head of HR?
General Nkua.
General Nkua.
Yes.
General Nkua is the head of HR that was coordinating the project that was run by Metropolitan in SAPS. And attended the wedding or what?
The wedding of a Metropolitan executive. Yes.
General Nkua.
Yes.
Okay, we have registered that. Thank you for that information. So, why was the tender later cancelled, in your view? I would assume that they wrote you a letter.
Yeah, they wrote me a letter.
What reasons did they provide to you?
They said fronting.
Are you a fronter?
No, I'm not.
Okay. You're not fronting for anyone?
If you're fronting, I'm fronting for you. I don't think you'll allow me.
No, you'll never front for me.
No,
don't worry about that.
I'm giving you.
You're not allowed to front for me.
I'm giving you an example.
Okay, sure.
I'm saying when I'm fronting for you, I don't think you'll allow me to also take control of your finances.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So I wouldn't.
So you dispute that.
And even the shares are own 100% shares. I do not know how that can be fronting.
Okay. Then the next one was what? Was there no supply chain irregularities that they mentioned?
Yes.
They did.
Yes.
Then the supply chain irregularities
Yes.
are the process that was run amongst other people by General Lenono you offered. I mean by Brigadier Lenono you offered a job.
Brigadier Lenono, first of all, before I offered her a job, I asked her because of I saw her when she came to the clinic to do the. They used to come. When they did the due diligence, I was not around, but they came for the second time, and I saw her, and I asked her, I know that you were working for SAPS. Then won't it be a problem if I employ you? And she said to me,
that's not the question.
What is the question?
The question is part of what was written to you by SAP.
She was.
Is supply chain irregularities. Whose irregularities? Some of the people were part of the process is Brigadier Lenono, the one you offered the job.
Brigadier Lenono, she was not part of the adjudication committee.
No. She was part of the PEC. Yeah. Remember, the adjudication committee is supposed to receive a report from the PEC. So she is deeply part of the process. The evaluation process of any tender is the most important process. So she was part of the bid evaluation committee.
Okay.
So you offered her a job after that?
Yes.
Okay.
But if she influenced my contract, then I will blow my cover by hiring the same person who. So that will be very stupid of me.
Okay.
I will hide her. I wouldn't. She will get her money while she's sitting at home.
Okay. Did they mention poor performance?
Yes, they did.
Okay. So, do you agree?
I don't agree.
Okay. Allegation ran that you may have given money to the people who were running the supply chain process. What is your response to that?
I've given money to people who are running the supply chain process.
Yeah.
No.
It's incorrect.
No.
So the only person who gave money is in the SAPS circle is General Pictor. That's the only person.
I will give people money, but not because of their in supply chain. Not in supply chain.
But you gave police officers money, but they are not in supply chain.
Yeah, not police officers, yeah, but I'll say maybe people that I know.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's take it back to the raids. There were items that were confiscated from your property. There is an allegation that has been set in the committee that part of what happened after the raids in your house was that you were made to go and open a case against the PKTT under the pretense that a Rolex watch was stolen and some other item, necklace, I'm not quite sure of the, yeah, and all that. But it was alleged in this committee, in this setting, that was a pretense. There was no such a thing. You're made to open a fake case and all that. What is your response to that?
That is not true.
It's not true.
Yes.
Tell me why, if you believed that robbers entered your house and took items, you only went to the police station the next day. Why?
It was early in the AMs. I went the first thing in the morning.
Okay. They enter your house. They harass you, as you claim. They steal from you. They have balaclavas. Then they leave. It's only the next day where you can be able to go to the police station.
Not the next day, the next hours, few hours.
Okay, that's fine. So Brown Mohotsi pretended to you that he's from the minister's office. He said he's doing what then?
He just said he's working from he works from the office of the minister. He didn't tell me his job description.
So you didn't ask as well?
I didn't.
Okay. Because usually one would call and say, I'm so and so, I'm this and that in that particular office. So with you, you didn't even bother to check or verify whether the information you are given by this person you claim to not know is correct.
Yes.
You just moved with the flow.
Yes.
Okay. Don't you find that funny?
No, I don't.
You don't? You say in your paragraph 29, you got disturbed by all this when you were starting to pursue a legitimate business. What do you mean? What do you mean you were starting to pursue a legitimate business?
Paragraph 29.
Yebo.
Is it on page 9?
29. Paragraph 29.
Yeah, but on page 9.
Yes.
I don't see what you're talking about, you.
Yeah, then it may have been changed. If that's the case. But let's leave it there. Did you say to your lawyers that this process has caught you when you were trying to pursue a legitimate business?
I don't remember.
Can't remember. Okay. That's fine. That is not a bad denial. You don't remember.
Yes.
It's 30. Yeah, it has been changed to 30 now. Pursuing a legitimate business. Yeah, it's paragraph 30 now. What do you mean you were starting to pursue a legitimate business?
Because I said before that my business was informal.
Informal?
Not registered, yes.
What business was that?
Like buying and selling of goods.
Oh?
Buying accident damaged vehicles, repair them and sell them, but whatever I was doing was not registered.
No. But the raid started when you had a legitimate tender with SAPS. You got the tender in June 2024, the rates were in December 2024.
Yes.
So you already had a registered business at that particular time.
Yes.
So what do you mean by saying all this is disturbing you because you were starting to pursue a legitimate business? Isn't that a concession that you have been engaged into an illegitimate business?
No, I think it's a wrong choice of word.
So you apologize for legitimate?
Yes, I do.
Okay, that's fine. Apology accepted. Part of what you paid Brown for was to pay investigators. So did he tell you what are they investigating? Who are these investigators? Why should they be paid and all that?
Not paying them, paying for their accommodation. That's what he told me.
No. There's an issue about paying investigators. It was supposed to be
Yeah, I
paragraph 35. No, it's supposed. Okay, we'll come back to it. It's fine. So, did Brown ask money from you
Yes.
to pay investigators of your matters?
I'm saying he said he asked money from me to pay accommodation for investigators.
For investigators.
Yes, yes.
So he did not give you detail of these investigators. What are they investigating? How much must they be paid? Why should they be paid?
I'm saying again, not paying them, paying for their accommodation. That's what he said. They want money for accommodation, not to pay them.
Okay. So you also say you don't believe that Brown Mogotsi knows the minister is fake. He's trying to make himself important.
Yes.
Do you know that the chief of staff of the minister came to the committee and said he has been, that he has received the conduct details of Brown Mogotsi from the Minister of Police?
Contract.
Conduct details.
I don't know.
You don't know that. Do you know that the chief of staff of the minister, Mr. Nkabinde, said he has actually been requested by the minister to arrange meetings between the minister and Brown Mogotsi and local leaders?
I don't know.
Yeah, so according to the evidence that we have, it's not true that Mr. Brown doesn't know the minister.
Yeah, that was my suspicion.
Okay. I think Honorable Sangoni tried to touch on this matter yesterday, and I didn't really got satisfied with the response. There is a consistent message you get from former Minister Peggy that don't block Brown Mogotsi because he may lead you to Minister Mkulu. And what was your understanding of leading to Minister Mkulu?
He told me himself that they want to arrest Minister Mkulu with his team. So they wanted to get something that they can use to arrest him for.
Then who's they?
Minister Kele and his team.
Oh, he didn't mention the team.
Yeah, but he didn't have to, because I already heard when he was talking to one of the team members, like Lieutenant General Kumalo.
Okay. So, Brown also sent you a message that we need to fight everything that comes to you.
To me?
Yes. In part of the WhatsApp conversations, that's part of the things Brown sent to you. That we need to fight.
Yes, I know the fighting part, but whether it was to me, I don't know. But
it says that comes your way. That's what it says.
Okay, I will take the message as it is, but I don't think it is what you're saying exactly. But anyway,
it's on inverted.
Yes, I'm not disputing that.
Yeah,
it's on page.
on the WhatsApp conversations between you and Mr. Mkhotsi. Okay, we'll check it because there are many
Yeah, but,
texts that are
but
reflected.
anyway, we don't have to check it. I'm not disputing
You're
that.
not disputing it.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. What was coming your way?
I don't know what was coming my way, but I think he was
you ask?
referring.
Did you ask what was coming your way?
I didn't ask, but I think he was referring to that PKTT team.
So Brown said, you need to fight, because when he says we, he's not referring to himself alone. So
Yes.
when he says we, he actually includes you as well to fight the PKTT.
Yes.
So is that how you understood it when you received it?
Yeah. Yes.
Take us through when you say, as part of the messages, whatever the minister needs from me, from my side, I'll be happy to assist. What did you mean? What were you referring to here?
I was trying to entertain him, to tell him what he wanted to hear, because of that was what me and Minister Kele planned to do with him.
All right, let's leave the WhatsApp chat. Now, General Kele says to you, part of why he is fighting Minister Mkhunu is because he wants to fire people that were actually hired by him, which is Mr. Kele. So there's been an accusation that General Kele wants to run SAPS even though he is outside. So should this be confirmation that he was trying to control a state institution whilst he is no longer there?
I don't know what I can make out of that, but I was just telling you what I heard from him.
Okay. You say you were threatened that if you don't do that, you are going to be charged with an attempted murder of your ex-girlfriend. What is that? What that refers to what? If you don't do what? What is it that was required of you to do if you don't want to be charged for your ex-girlfriend's attempted murder?
I was supposed to convince the person that Minister General Mkhwanazi and his team tortured to withdraw the charges against them, and also tell him that he must say the person who forced him to lay charges is Minister Mkhunu and General Sibia.
Who are these people who are threatening you?
It's General Mkhwanazi.
In the meeting that was in Paris.
Yes.
So he threatened you there.
Yes.
And you have got a witness of General
Yes. Yes.
General
Sinona.
General Snona. So General Snona, this threat was directed against you in the presence of General Snona.
Yes.
If called to this committee, he can actually collaborate what you are saying.
I believe so.
You believe so? Let's take the chair. I think let me try to conclude. Let's take the issue of, is it Nenji or Nengi, who may have laid a complaint against General Mkhwanazi at IPT. Is it Nengi or?
Yes, Nengi.
It's Nengi.
Yes.
It's a person you know. It's a person that stays in your wood.
Yes.
So what was the complaint about? What happened?
He's the one that I think I just said it now, that they tortured him.
Who is they?
Okay. He was arrested by the, I'm not sure whether it's the same PKTT or another unit, but it was in KZN. And then those police, and including General Mkhwanazi, I don't know where they were, somewhere at the farm, and then they were torturing him.
Okay. do you think you were arrested because you stopped giving General Cele money?
I'm saying it might be one of the reasons.
Are you angry against General Cele?
I'm not happy with him.
You're not happy with him,
Yes.
such that you can say anything about him.
Yeah, but not lie.
Okay. Thank you very much, Chair.
Is it Honorable Cameron or Honorable Sokanyile? 50.